Good morning, everyone. I'm Father Ron from Sacred Heart. Today, I'm here with Patty and Brian, and we have some great news for us beginning on January 15th, 2022. So first of all, I'd like to ask Patty and Brian to introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm Patty Degen. I'm originally from Rapid City, South Dakota. We've been in Colorado about 20 years, and we've been in this parish for 2 months.
Great. Welcome, Patty. And Brian.
Thank you.
I'm Brian Krutka. I'm originally from Massachusetts. Been in Colorado Springs for about 25 years, but only been in the parish for, well, just a year this month.
Great. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're so grateful that both of them now are in the parish. Because for 7 years, they had a class in the Diocese of Colorado Springs that we want to bring here to Sacred Heart Church. So it is a spiritual growth group that begins on Saturday, January 15th, 2022 at 9 a.m. And so Patty and Brian, could you explain in a few minutes, a few sentences, what this approach is?
Well, the basis, really the foundation of being a Catholic Christian is having a deep and growing relationship with God. And that relationship comes through a strong prayer life. And then when we have that, that's what discipleship is all about. Then God works through us in whatever He's calling us to do. And there's all kinds of things we can do. So essentially, this effort that we're starting now is about that foundation and helping people with that foundation so that whatever we do will be fruitful. It's said that about only 5% of Catholics that come to Mass are really disciples. And I can relate to that because I wasn't one most of my life. I was a doer, but I wasn't a beer. So this is about being and not doing and growing in that relationship.
Great, thank you.
I would add to that prayer is essential. And so I think part of the gathering of community is praying together, and for many it might be even learning how to pray. Although we think we know how to pray, that we do a lot of vocal prayer, the deepening of that spiritual place is deepening our prayer lives. So our hope would be in coming together that we can grow together, we can pray together. As a spiritual director, I'm happy to do anything that anyone needs, but most of it is really around understanding what you need. And so we hope in that first meeting that we can listen well and we can hear what you need so that we can provide that.
Great. First of all, I'm so grateful that the two of you wound up in the same parish, finally. And that same parish just happens to be Sacred Heart. So I'm very, very appreciative of all that. You know, I saw recently, there was an article just before Christmas that, you know, the largest group of people today in any kind of denomination actually is the nuns, the people who used to be Christians and used to be religious people. So I think learning to pray in this kind of level is essential for us if we're going to make Christianity work in this day and age. You know, we've been through a lot of things in the pandemic. We've been through a lot of turmoil in our families. And I think to get us on this ground again is really, really essential. What are the things that you think that people need to bring with them on that initial thing? Just, is it an interest, a desire? Is it a question? What is it that you think people should be bringing with them?
Well, part of that is within the bulletin announcement, which says to be praying about and to be contemplating what is it that you would like Jesus to do for you in your spiritual life. I think that is where it begins, and obviously prior to be able to answer that, we have to have a desire to want to grow more deeply in relationship with Jesus. So I would say that it is thoughtfulness and prayerfulness around that question.
Great. Brian, did you have anything, did you want to add to that? Or?
Well, the basic thing I think is the desire, as Patty mentioned. We've got to want to grow in the spiritual life, and sometimes, like in my case, I didn't even recognize the relationship piece was there. So if sounds new to you, come and talk. And,
Right. Yes, there's also been a lot of studies, a lot of things out recently that I've noticed too, that are calling, that really calls the church into a deeper life of prayer and discipleship by being in relationship with Jesus. One of the things that we've missed, I think, in the Catholic Church for many, many years is this incredible witness from a real relationship with Christ. This is what you guys are going to be trying to uncover here in the parish for those who are interested. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much again for offering this. It is Saturday morning, January 15th, 2022, from 9 to 10:30. If you are interested in it, please just email us, or if you have any questions. In the meantime, I am so excited that this is going to happen. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you there. God bless.